Alright, welcome back to this Maquette Let's Play series, YouTube. This is Jared coming at you with episode 4. Um, to preface, I do need to say something. I messed up big time. After taking, almost a week break from this game, I came back and I played the rest of the game. I recorded all my gameplay, um, through the end of the game so I can have all of it and I could just edit it and crank it out. But I didn't realize until after that my mic is muted. So I finished the rest of the game. I got 2 hours footage, no audio. So what we're going to be doing for the rest of this series is I'm going to be just live commentate, not live commentating, but I'm commentating all my videos after the fact. So it's going to be a little weird, a little different. You won't get my live reaction, which sucks. I'm sorry. This is my first Let's Play series, so it's the first time I've ever done this. So I'm going to make mistakes because I'm an idiot. And so we're gonna just try to do this best we can. I will be able to, or I am going to skip around a little bit, or skip in between some of that filler space, so you don't have to watch the boring stuff. But anyways, I'm sorry for that, but I hope you still enjoy the videos. So with that in mind, let's get right to it. The gateways. Our first year together was epic. It would be easy to chalk that up to naive hopes, or claim it felt that way simply because it was new. But even today, I feel what we had back then was special. How sweet. So, if you remember, we started off with we had just gotten the blue crystal out of the red house with the red crystal. And so I'd pieced together that there's now a blue house and blue doors, which we're going to use the blue crystal for. And then the old dog house is kind of has a teal house and there's teal doors. So I figured use the blue crystal in the blue house, do what we need to do there, get the teal crystal. After we get that out, we're going to go back to the dog house and go from there. And so yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty self-explanatory, right? So we get up to the blue castle. I walk in, notice there's the 2 blue doors. I miss some text. We were sketching in your room, sounding like cats when we spoke what we've been thinking. So from here, there's not really a lot. There's just the 2 blue doors right there, the red door in between them, and there's a couple of blue doors heading to the outside. I spend a while being an idiot trying to place the blue crystal down, but that doesn't work. I don't know if I ever will learn that, but anyways, I'm gonna skip ahead. So I don't know if you remember from the last episode, but towards the beginning of the last episode, we saw the little part above this blue castle, and there's like a little red crystal, it looked like. And I tried playing around with that with the old red crystal, but it didn't really do anything. But I realized that there's a blue door up there, and so I probably need to just place the red crystal, have it roll down, and then walk in and manually open the door with the blue crystal. So after a couple dumb ideas where I tried rolling a blue crystal down, I eventually figure out how to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to right there. After what seems like forever, I finally piece it together. Put the red crystal there, let it roll down, walk in with the blue crystal, and voila! It worked. I should have realized that a while ago. Grab this red crystal, gonna walk in, maybe, if I can figure it out. Maybe not. Alright, there we go. Walk in, trigger cutscene.
I think I love you.
What?
Uh, I I think I love you.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What do I say back?
You can say I love you too.
Well, you didn't say I love you. You said I think I love you, and you want me to just straight up say I love you back?
You don't have to do anything.
You are trapping me.
I'm not trapping you. I'm expressing my feelings.
With a qualification.
Michael, I'm just saying that I think
You think.
What do
again.
you want me to say?
You don't have to say anything. I don't want you to say something that you are not ready to say.
But I do want to say it. Okay.
I love you, Kenzie.
I love you too, Michael.
Anyways, after that super heartfelt Little side of Michael and Kenzie proclaiming their love for each other. We finally get the door open. We bring the cyan crystal out. There's another couple minutes of me being an idiot trying to figure out how to get the other crystals out. I'm just gonna skip ahead because the rest of this doesn't really matter. Eventually, I just walk out with the red crystal, and I'm like, screw it. If I need the blue crystal, I'll go back for it. And I go to the doghouse, green teal house with the cyan crystal. Alright, the sketchbook looked different in that loving afternoon light. Those houses we drew looked a lot like homes. Yeah, I would hope houses look like homes. That's kind of the whole point. Anyway, so I walk in with the teal cyan crystal. Let's go with cyan. So I walk in with the cyan crystal. I needed to get into the yard, and I also needed to open that front door. And right after that front door, there's a red door blocked off. I go back to get the red crystal. I notice that the blue house is blocked off, so I guess I don't need a blue crystal. So I'm gonna take back. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get the red crystal in there. We'll skip ahead to there. After a while, I realize that there's a door on top. Right there, cyan door right there. So I'm gonna try to figure out kind of how to get the red crystal in there. Maybe drop the cyan crystal, open the front door. That's not gonna work. I know you're probably thinking, Jared, just put the red crystal on there. Walk in, manually activate it with the cyan crystal, just like you did with the blue house. That's the smart thing to do, and that's what I should have done a while ago, but I'm an idiot, and it took me forever to figure that out. So I'm going to skip ahead to when I do figure that out. So eventually we get to this point, I actually figure it out. I take the red crystal, put it up on that balcony, drop it, and I'm going to try to go manually activate the door with the cyan crystal like I did with the blue crystal, but I couldn't get it to work for whatever reason. So after a little bit of trying, I don't remember how much time, but eventually there we go, I just give up. I say screw it. I go to the Maquette and I'm going to just manually activate it by itself like that. There you go. Walk in, drop off the cyan crystal, pick up the red crystal, trigger cutscene.
Hello, sunflower.
Hey.
You know what I want?
What?
A landscape fridge.
I don't know what that is.
I just invented it. You know refrigerators? They are tall and narrow, so there's this bottom shelf of stuff that you have to bend down to and pick through to see what's there, and so you never do. It's horrible.
Chilling.
Ha! But imagine a fridge, same size overall, but countertop height, laid out horizontally. Everything is accessible right there. No bending down.
You nerd.
It makes sense though, right?
Yeah, but where the hell are you gonna put it? It's not gonna fit in our kitchen.
Hey, this is our dream kitchen.
Oh, well, you know what I want?
What?
A dream house to go with this supposed dream kitchen of yours.
Well, duh.
No, but you know what I've always really wanted?
Hmm.
A grandfather clock.
Yeah, but those things are loud. I mean, they're totally impractical for a place in the city.
Yeah, but I always pictured settling down somewhere outside of the city.
Oh, really?
On a few acres near some woods, quiet and out of the way, where it snows in the winter, but not too much.
Uh-huh.
A big tree in the yard.
Wait. Okay, can you throw in a few more cliches there, like maybe a picket fence and a dog and a cat? Oh, maybe 2.5 kids?
Hey, this is a dream house, remember?
I know.
But yeah, I like that. A dog and a cat. Michael.
After that lovely cutscene of them talking about their dream house, we get into the house, and it's not just a black space anymore, it's an actual house. So we look around. I don't know if you caught it out of the corner of your eye, but I did. There's a key towards the back, but I'm going to get to that. So I walk over here. It says, you said you miss gardening, so I cleared the weeds out of that strip of dirt on the sidewalk for you. So I noticed there's kind of two paths to go. There's this one with the key, and there's this door down here with the lever. I pull the lever, opens the door, leads outside, but I need the red crystal for that. So anyways, I kind of wander around trying to figure out what to do with the key. There's another owl right there. I kind of go nuts. I don't know exactly sure what I was attempting to do. trying to find a way to get the key out, I guess. Together we made it into a mini landscape, tended to it, and watched it grow. Okay, I'm just wandering around like an idiot now. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but I guess I was just exploring. So, I tried this dumb little trick again where I try to place the crystal down and just nudge it close to the door. Maybe you'll activate it. That never works, Jared. Why won't you get that through your head, Jared? It doesn't work like that. You have to be holding it. I'll never get it, I guess. So we're just going to come back in here. I'm going to finally come back to the key and go to the back. Realize that little hole fits the key perfectly. So I'm going to drop it out there. Come back to the key. Maybe. Do I? There we go. So I dropped the key. I'm going to come back to it later. Alright, so here I'm trying to figure out how to get both of the crystals out. But I can't. It's taking me forever to try to figure it out. So I come back out. I take the sand crystal with me, grab the key, make sure it's in a safe spot, and then I'm going to try and figure out how to get the red crystal out. Lucky for me, it kind of phased through right there. It's not supposed to do that. So I actually, I don't know how that's supposed to go. Lucky for me, that's just how it went. And I now have those two crystals. I have the key, and I realized that key goes in that little spot from the beach area from the very, very beginning. Alright, so now we're back. I completely lost my train of thought. Anyways, we take the key, we go to put it in the keyhole, but the key is way too small. Like really small, so I'm like, oh, I know how to solve this. Just take the key, go put it in the maquette, make it bigger, yada yada. So, I do this, I'm confused, I don't know where it went, and I realized I kind of glitched out or something, I'm not sure, but I put it in the wall. Anyways, try this again, put the key down, grab the key. Oh my gosh, this takes forever. Put the key in the door, and voila, fits perfectly. Alright, turns and cutscene. No, it's going to be teal or cyan. Which one did I decide on? I can't remember. Anyways, we're going to need that crystal. So I'm going to go back, grab the teal/cyan crystal, whichever you want. I say cyan. It's more cyan. Grab the cyan crystal, walk in. I found everything you did adorable. Your quirks were charming. I loved discovering them and learning what made you tick. So I come in, I realize there's a red door. I'm gonna need the red crystal still, and there's a hole in the wall. It takes a while of my idiocy trying to figure out how to put two and two together, but eventually I realized that you're supposed to put the red crystal through the hole in the wall. Let's go ahead and skip. So I took the red crystal, I went to try to put it in the hole in the wall, but I couldn't reach it. So I take it, I bring it back to the maquette, and I just miniaturize it and do it from the maquette, because I can actually reach it from there. So I drop it in the hole, and then I'm going to go in, the red crystal is going to be normal sized. Grab the cyan crystal, bring it in, drop it, grab the red crystal, come in, and cutscene.
That was a nice ceremony.
Yeah, I liked the giant goblet they drank out of.
I'm glad she didn't have a veil.
Why?
I just feel like the veil, the death do us part, it feels very haunted, very ghosty.
I like ghosts. I'm actually very excited to be one.
Ooh, when you die, where do you want to haunt?
When I die?
Yeah, when you're a ghost, where do you want to haunt?
I guess I want to zoom over the ocean really fast.
Really? Which part of the ocean?
The whole ocean. I just want to zip around with my arms spread out. I don't want to haunt anyone in particular. Just the whole sea.
Ah, scaring sea creatures and seagulls. Interesting choice.
Where do you want to haunt?
Well, if I die before you, I would want to haunt you.
Are you gonna try and scare me?
Oh, I'm gonna spill your coffee all the time just to remind you of me.
You dead and no coffee. My worst nightmare.
Oh, really? Is that your worst nightmare?
Michael,
Well,
I honestly don't know what I'd do without coffee.
Well, they're falling more and more in love every day. So after that cutscene, I see the lever, and look at this. Oh! Doors open, bridge goes, and the gate collapses for the gear. The gear that we've been trying to get since the beginning of episode 3. And that's not just 20 whatever, however many minutes ago. I took a break between episodes, so this has been bugging me for forever. So I grabbed the gear. Our lives were so happily joined that even when we disagreed. I grab the gear, I go to place it in, and this giant wall fortress pops up above around the maquette. I'm like, oh, not again. So I walk around, try to find an opening. There's no opening. Following this ensues a long time of me being idiotic, trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna skip ahead just a little. Alright, so at this point I was trying to bring out the red crystal and the cyan crystal, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I tried to put the red crystal back out there so I could grab it from the outside and still be able to bring the cyan crystal. But this is where another big mistake came up. I can't grab the red crystal. It's just stuck in that little ditch. The marker's coming up and I can click a button, but it's not grabbing it. And I'm going to try for a couple minutes more to try to grab it, but eventually I'm going to come to the realization that I'm stuck. I screwed up big time, and I'm going to have to reset. I'm going to have to reset this whole entire thing. So, that was beyond frustrating. So I'm going to go ahead and restart it. I'm going to skip ahead through the restart so you don't have to watch everything again. We'll resume back where we left off. Alright, we're back to roughly about where we were. So we leave off. The red crystal from the beginning of last episode appeared again right there, and I tried to click it to activate it, and the door just kind of reappeared and fizzled out again, which is weird. I don't know what happened, but anyways, I'm trying to find a way to put the red crystal like above the wall maybe, or trying to find a hole for it or something, because I need to touch that other red crystal to get it to disappear so that we can get in back to the maquette, right? So I'm wandering around for a bit, I come along to the back and I see the red crystal at the back of this, and I'm like, wait a second. Maybe I have to go outside the maquette to reach the red crystal. But there's a problem. I can't reach the maquette to pull the levers to take me down like I normally do. So I need to figure out some other way to get out of the maquette. And what I noticed before, but I don't think I said anything, is this bridge that took us to the gear, it's got a little indentation right there, you see? So, what am I doing? I'm gonna skip ahead to past after I'm done wandering around. Well, here's another clip of me being on it, trying to put the gear through there. I guess I just hadn't figured out what to do. I wasn't putting 2 plus 2 together, because I'm an idiot. We've already established that. Alright, I believe this is where I finally figured it out. Yeah. So, I figure out the hole, I see the rock, I go to jump. Of course I forget to jump. I try again. I miss the jump. I don't even know what's happening at this point. 3rd time's a charm, and I make the jump. I jump on the rock, I jump out, and bam, there we are outside of our maquette, the reality maquette. I don't even know. It's so confusing at this point. Anyways, you go out there, the words say we could see each other's side, and I totally forgot what that was referring to, what phrase that was following. But anyways, we touch the red crystal. That didn't touch. And the wall fell. The wall finally fell down, and so we're that much closer to getting the gear into the place like we've been wanting to for ages. And so we head back. I was scared for a moment because I wasn't sure how to get up, but then I realized that this lever system is still there. So I use that. I have the lever bring me back up. I stand frozen for a second. I don't remember what that was. I think I was checking my phone. Anyways, drop the red crystal, grab the gear. I'm ready. It's right there. It's right there. Bam! Gear fits like a glove. frickin' glove. And cue cutscene.
Are we being weird right now?
Doing what? Painting a painting together?
Painting a painting together in a public park while drinking wine.
Not at all. I'm sure a lot of famous artists did exactly this. And who knows, maybe in this very spot.
Oh, we should probably get going. Holly's 4th of July parties are not to be missed.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, let's wrap this up.
What?
I mean, I'm looking forward to the party, but I don't want this to end.
Me neither.
Could we just not go, stay in the park, and keep painting?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the best day I've ever had.
Me too.
Why end it just for some party?
Let's not let this end.
Text Holly. She'll understand.
I love you, Michael.
I love you, Kenzie.
And this is where I originally intended to end the video. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this, guys. I'm sorry again about this inconvenience. It's gonna haunt us for the next couple episodes, but we're gonna work with what we have. Adventure's still gonna be fun. Please leave a like down below whether you enjoyed the video or not. Comment if you have any questions, comments, obviously, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And like always, I'll see you next video.